Everyone, welcome to Ted's Nerd World. I am Ted. I hope you're doing well, and I want to thank you for joining me today because I'm going to do something I hadn't done before, or actually I'm going to do something I have done before. I've watched these comic dubs before, but I watched them one by one and probably months apart from each other, and with my memory it was hard to keep them in my mind as to what's going on and all that. So I'm going to go back, and in one video I am going to watch all four of the Jedi Council Acts of War parts, or all four parts of the Jedi Council Acts of War comic dub by Auditect. Auditect takes these comics that are published by Dark Horse Comics way back in the day, and he gets voice actors, he gets sound effects, he makes music, and he edits them all together and makes the most awesome comic book dub I've seen. It's just amazing. I wish this would be more popular. I wish more people would get into this, and just, yeah, this should be awesome. And this should be how all the old Dark Horse comics are done. If somebody wants to update them and bring them to life for 2026, comic dubs. It's awesome. Just, I mean, you see it on the screen, it's described to you. You don't have to pay animators or anything. You just get some voice actors and all that, and it would be awesome. I would love to see all of those old DC or Dark Horse comics brought to life. But anyway, let's get to it. Star Wars Jedi Council Acts of War Parts 1, 2, and 3 from Auditect. He, like I say, he's the one that edited them all together, so I've got it set up over here. Hopefully, if I can hit the wrong button. There we go. Here we go. Following is a non-profit fan work. Lucasfilm, Disney, don't sue him. Don't sue him. Long time ago. Gonna get copyright strike because of the music, but I don't care. I'm not monetizing this. Jedi Council Acts of War. Gotta quit messing with the mouse. Even in the days before the shadow of the Phantom Menace fell upon it, the rule of the Senate was no guarantee of peace. Trouble could come in many forms to any of the thousands of worlds that made up the Republic. When conflict arose, it was the duty of the Jedi Knights, under the guidance of the Jedi Council, to protect the innocent and set things right. That's awesome. Look at that crawl. You can't get that in the comic, but a comic dub, yeah, he can animate things, he can move things around. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna get a pan down. Nope. Oh yeah, that's.
It's an attack! Get to your ship!
Boom, boom.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
This is Mace 7. We need help. Did you receive this transmission? Attack the Senate. Warn them about the Yinchorri.
That was 4 days ago. The last contact anybody had with Mavic 7. The Himalayans had a small outpost there to protect their mining operations from pirate attacks. As you saw from the holo record, it wasn't pirates that wiped out the base.
Who or what are the Yinchorri?
The Yinchorri, they're recent additions to the Senate. Until a generation ago, their activities were limited to their own system. It has only been since their admission to the Senate that they've gained interstellar capabilities, most likely from stolen technology. And that's when the trouble started.
It's only about
the
20 years or
Yinchorri
so?
believe that if they're strong enough to take something and hold on to it, it is by rights theirs.
Might makes right. A short-sighted philosophy, and one that is often recanted upon meeting a more powerful adversary. You took appropriate action, I trust.
So I believed Upper Ancestors. At Chancellor Valorum's request, I dispatched 2 knights to Yinchorri, Nashon and her Padawan Ebor Talk. Last night, the mutilated bodies were delivered to Chancellor Valorum's chambers.
What happened to his voice?
Within your rights you were, Mace Windu, to send Jedi into danger without consulting the rest of the Council. But had you done so, greater insight into the problem you might have obtained. Much time I have spent in the Jedi archives. The journals of Tharen's woe are little known, but contain an important fact. The Yinchorri share with the Hutts and a few other species a specific trait. Immune they are to mental manipulation by the Force. Unless Nashon was aware of this, her first meeting with the Yinchorri could have
Ended in disaster, as it did.
As it did.
It's too late, I
Oops.
know. But I have since learned more about the Yinchorri.
Well, why would you go in
The
there
Yinchorri
just
species is divided into 2 castes.
relying
The
on mind
intelligentsia,
control?
or ruling caste, and the warrior caste. Both castes are, as Yaddle has said, immune to mind control. The warriors especially are belligerent and suspicious. Violence is often their first resort. Since their contact with the greater galactic community, the Yinchorri have become enamored of the latest technologies. Ships, weapons, you name it.
Well, yeah.
Our informants tell us that they even have Cortosis shields.
Uh-oh.
Then Nahishon's lightsaber would have been useless. She didn't stand a chance.
That's right.
I don't understand. What's a Cortosis shield?
Contact with Cortosis ore would cause a lightsaber to fail. By the time one realizes the cause of the failure. But Cortosis ore is very rare, and now that we know of the shields, we have little to fear.
Especially because none of you will be encountering one. Through my ignorance, 2 brave Jedi have died. I will not risk any more lives in this matter. I will go to Yinchorri alone.
Uh-oh.
Senior member of this council you are, Mace Windu, and by your word we will abide. But consider well whether one mistake might lead to another. More discussion this requires, I believe.
Oh, just let him go. He's Mace Windu.
What will the Jedi do, Master? Do.
I like that
What
zoom
else
out.
can they
That
do?
was awesome.
But my bidding.
And just
There
notice
will
how
be
these
much
things are
discussion,
edited.
of course. But for all their talk, there is only one conclusion at which they can arrive. They must confront the Yinchorri. From this result, one of 2 things either will benefit our plans. Either the very stubborn and warlike Yinchorri, whose inconvenient resistance to mind control could prove a
Inconvenient
problem
resistance.
in the future, will be brought low. Or Jedi will die. Master, let me get me Vilma Grahak. I want
Really?
to make certain he is prepared.
Villy!
Yes, Master.
We get to see Villy already?
The Jedi will be coming soon. Are you certain that you are ready for them?
The Yinchorri are out for blood. They are prepared, you bet. But what of Villy's fee, eh? Villy is to be trusting you, but you are not trusting Villy to even see your face? What is with that?
It is better that you don't know my identity. It is better still that you don't fail me. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, clear as ice cubes. Villy was meaning no offense. Don't you worry, boss. Jedi will be dead. Quick.
Very well. We will speak again.
Please, Master. Let me go to Yinchorri.
Patience.
You should send
For
Maul.
now,
You should send Maul.
distasteful as it may be, we must let intermediaries like Vilma Grahak be our hands. Our time will come.
You don't know Villy.
But it is not yet.
Is this a test mastered yet?
Not at all, young crook. just a game with which to pass the time. As you can see, there are 4 identical cups, 3 white stones and 1 black stone. White stones go under 3 of the cups, while I place the black stone under the 4th. Now, each cup covers a stone, 3 white, 1 black. The object of the game is for you to keep track of the cup that covers the black stone. Sounds simple now, but it's more difficult than you think. Concentrate now. It may require all of your powers to keep track of the black stone. This game is popular with gamblers in the Outer Rim colonies, where huge sums are often wagered on the outcome. Of course, it would be unethical to engage in gambling.
I mean, you can hear the cups moving around, the background music,
now,
noise.
Under which cup is the black stone?
There.
No. Was it really so easy? I must be losing my touch in my old age.
No, Master. Your movements were very swift and skillful. But as you said yourself, we have the advantage of Jedi training.
Quite so. Though I was not aware that one could use the Force to determine the color of an unseen object.
But Master Yoda, I was sure that.
How could? They're all white stones.
But we saw you put a black stone under the cup.
Did you? I did put a stone under the cup, knowing that the Force would reveal to you that the cup was empty if I did not.
Then you used your superior mastery of the Force to cloud our perceptions.
Not at all. I merely allowed you to follow your own expectations and assumptions to the wrong conclusion. Sometimes a trick is just a trick.
Jedi have to know about
Trust me,
sleight of
Padawan,
hand.
you will grow in the Force. But in the meantime, don't let your infatuation with its power dull your other senses.
Don't feel bad, Obi-Wan. He's fooled almost every Padawan I can remember with that game. Learn from it. Now go tell Master Windu we're ready.
A risky venture, this is. Unforeseeable is the outcome.
I agree, but everything involves risk, and to do nothing in this instance would invite greater peril.
Yes. Still, troubles me. Something does.
Everyone is ready, Master Windu.
Thank you, Padawan. I'll be with you momentarily. Well, Yoda?
May the Force be with you.
And with you, old friend.
Okay.
Thank you all for volunteering for this mission. As you know, I am loath to enter into situations where a show of force is our only likely option. On the other hand, we who are sworn to protect the Republic cannot ignore the threat posed to it by the actions of the Yinchorri, any more than we can ignore what they did to Nation and Ibor Talk. But I warn you all now, put away any feelings of righteousness.
Yeah, Mace.
Right is on our side, and we will do what is necessary, but we will do it dispassionately and without rancor as we have trained. There are 3 inhabited planets in the Yinchorri system. Sasathan, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan Kenobi will go with me to the Yinchor, the Yinchorri homeworld. Adigalia, Eithkog, Su Chao, and Thing Fida. I hope you have packed a dry change of clothes. You'll be going to Yitha. 93% of its surface is covered by shallow seas.
Ugh, have fun with that.
Yibit Kokora is a tiny planet with a dense atmosphere. Plo Koon, Micah Giat, Lilith Tusis, and Kukaruk, that's your destination. Each group will search for signs of a rumored Yinchorri command center. Once it's located, we will all converge on it. Stay in contact. May the Force be with you.
You seem troubled.
Getting old. Perhaps I am. After so many years of relative peace, troubles me does a threat like this. Fly into danger, they do, but face uncertainty also do we who remain.
Yeah.
But if I strike...
Do it, Padawan!
My lightsaber!
That, student, is a Cortosis shield. They're very rare, and as you can understand, we're not anxious for that to change. They come in a variety of styles, but any of them will stop a lightsaber. Your weapon has suffered no damage, but it must be restarted after each contact with Cortosasaur. Plan your strikes well.
Preparing to exit hyperspace. 3, 2,
1.
So you can plan to hit them, but know that your
So
lightsaber
far,
is going to
so
go out
good.
and be prepared to hit the on button
No.
again.
Some things. It's an attack.
Hit the trap.
Split up. Take evasive action. Proceed to your planned destinations.
Yeah, go. Who knew you were coming?
We have 2 of them on our tail, Yinchorri. The 3rd is moving up.
It's times like this I wish these cruisers were armed.
And you, the daughter of a diplomat? Don't worry, Eddie Gallion.
Well, yeah.
The Yinchorri have more than enough weapons to go around.
Uh-oh.
Hold on!
I love that target.
2 down, 1 to go.
The last one's turning away, running for home.
Of course. He's afraid he might shoot himself next.
I wonder how the others are doing.
We will have to trust that the Force is with them. Our orders are to proceed to Uthith.
That's the wet planet.
There goes our shields.
Have fun with
Be
that.
calm, Obi-Wan. Any idea, Saucy?
1, but it'll require split-second timing.
Saucy. We're heading right towards that planet. We'll be in its gravity well.
I know. Qui-Gon, I'm transferring coordinates to you. Lock them into the navigation computer and prepare to jump to hyperspace. Now!
Where'd they go?
You're too close to the planet.
And we're out.
Is that possible? You used hyperspace to go through the planet.
Passed, not through. And I guarantee you it is possible. Just not recommended. By the time they figure out what happened,
Okay.
we'll be on the
And this
ground.
was made long
I
before
just
the
hope
Clone
the others
Wars.
are faring as well.
So yeah, it's made long before any Disney stuff.
Don't take this the wrong way, Plo Koon, but I wish CC-10 was flying this ship.
No offense taken, I too wish you were.
Or even Opal Rances's. I'm sure they have a plan to deal with those fighters.
Master Giet, I know a way. Your trick with the cups and stones.
What are you talking about?
Misdirection, sir. If we could make the Yinchorri think we had left the ship.
Yes. Yes! Crutch, come with me. Plo Koon, I don't have time to explain, but let the Yinchorri hit us.
What?
Yes, just like that.
Let me plan that.
We've picked up some of the communications between the Yinchorri fighter groups, Master Yoda. One report says that one of our cruisers shot down 2 Yinchorri craft.
Unlikely. Unarmed our ships are. More there is.
Yes, but the messages are confused. Some say that another ship was destroyed above Yinchor,
Mace's ship.
but others indicate that it simply vanished from their screen.
Oh, because it went to
Reports on
hyperspace.
the remaining vessel are less ambiguous. 3 separate fighters have reported scoring direct hits.
Worries me, this does.
Well,
But something else. Also.
uh-oh. Continued. All right. So we are going to continue on right to the next one. Let's see. Did that just go straight to it? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Jedi Council, Acts of War, Part 2. Let's hit it. Okay.
Good. Master,
Yes,
the Yinchorri have begun their attack.
I know.
Okay. is this? Oh, good hit.
Cortos' shield.
Hurry.
Mac.
We must attack before they're aware of our presence.
I'll be right there. But first, I have a Jedi to kill. I thought you Jedi were supposed to be tough. Not so tough now, are you? Before you die, Jedi, I want you to know something. You have the honor of being my first kill.
Aww.
And you mine.
There you go, buddy.
Find the young ones first. Kill all the Jedi children.
Commander, the sleeping quarters are empty.
Commander, I heard a noise. Someone is within.
Blow the door.
It's a lot of lightsabers.
Enter our
Whoa!
temple committed. You have. Leaving it will not be easy. You will find.
All right, Yoda.
If you're going to do something, Micah, now would be the time. I don't know what that could be.
The trick is, the escape pods can only be activated from the inside. The Yinchorri are sure to know that. But they may not know all that the Force can do.
You really think they're gonna say, oh, wait, those could only be stuck from inside? They're all gone.
It's working. They're following the pods.
Not all of them.
Now.
One last gambit. Jettison the Salon pod.
What?
It worked. They think we've abandoned the ship. They'll leave us alone now. Just fly this thing as if there's nobody at the controls.
No problem there. I just hope we don't need the escape pods.
Kind of a iffy thing to do.
As close to a perfect landing as you'll ever see.
If you say so, Tsui. Now, if you and Sinfida are through with your baths, we should break out the speeder and get on with our mission.
That's right.
I think you did a splendid job of getting us here safely, teacher.
Don't worry, Padawan. Lady Galia is just concerned about what lies ahead. I want you to be on your guard at all times. Does it look like much?
It's the only permanent installation on the planet. We've got to check it out.
What's our cover story?
The Yinchorri are technophiles, so we'll be traders, peddling plans for the new T-21 hyperparticle exchange chamber.
I've not heard of that.
You wouldn't have. I just made it up. Let me do the talking. Let's act like we belong here and try not to call undue attention to ourselves.
Stay alert, Theme. This is a perfect setup for an ambush.
And an unlikely place for the Yinchorri to hide their headquarters.
That it's unlikely is the very reason we should look here. It shouldn't take long to determine if the headquarters is here.
Jedi! Too bad for you to come all this way. Just to die.
Aww.
Don't wait for them to take the first shot. Tsui, you go high.
As you wish.
Yep. They're underneath that bridge. You think they're not going to cut it down?
Devaronian.
Right.
What? No. No. No.
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pull off your wall.
Done. Ceasefire. Stop attack.
High command.
Not here. I'm swearing. I'm not knowing where it is, but not here.
He's telling the truth. We should contact the others. See how Micah Diet and Plo Koon are making out.
Whoa. I like that.
This is
Panning out, panning in, zooming out, zooming in, panning around.
Clear.
Yeah.
What is your situation?
Whatever you call it.
Caught between fire and a precipice sums it up, I'd say. Can you offer any assistance, Eddie?
We'll be there as soon as we can. I'm going to contact Mace first. Hold your position.
By all means. Hold your position, she says. I'd say we can do very little else.
No, I have an idea.
What?
This might work.
Go quickly but silently.
Oh.
This won't last long.
Smoke screen.
Brilliant move, Flo. Just hope it doesn't kill us.
Like your trick almost did, Micah.
This way.
Burn.
I think they are.
Oopsie. I found you.
Did Adi-Gallia give any indication of their arrival time?
No. Staying here isn't an option. But on the other hand, Addy and the others have to be able to find us.
Masters, I believe this will suit our needs.
So it will, Lilith. Don't know why you couldn't have thought of this blow.
Lilith, I am confused. Master Geert and Master Kuhn work toward the same ends, and they appear to be friends, yet they taunt and beat one another.
Why don't you ask them about it?
Yeah.
Master?
There is no animosity between Micah Geert and I, if that's what you're asking, Crook. Our baiting, as you call it, is born out of mutual respect, and many shared assignments such as this one. We know and trust each other's abilities and judgment, and have proven that trust in a number of dangerous situations. The taunts are our way of reaffirming that trust by making light of the danger. Master Geert would be more concerned, I believe, if I said nothing.
Small chance of that happening.
Yeah. This was made back when people had thicker skin.
2 Jedi were killed. Tyrion Nitan and Jude Rosez, who was on guard outside. All of the Yinchorri were slain, except for the one Master Yoda is interrogating.
Much worse it could have been. Much worse. Not much longer will the Senate debate action, we hope.
No more than you are telling, I think. Speak, you will.
I'm just a soldier. I don't know where the High Command is hidden.
What did you do to him to fill him with such fear, Master?
Brought the fear with him, he did. Showed him the reality of it. I did. News you have?
Yes. Word came from Adi-Gallia and Eth Koth. They've determined that the Yinchorri command is not on Yethith. They're heading to Yibiko Koror to aid Masters Kuhn and Giet.
What of Master Windu?
The team on Yinchorri is safe. Their operations have been covert to this point. They've not engaged the Yinchorri in combat.
Informed, you will keep me of all that transpires, day or night.
Okay.
Hesitate not.
Watch out.
Jedi.
Master Yoda, look out! What?
Yoda just says, no.
Think to protect me? Many centuries it has been since I required such help.
I'm sorry, Master Yoda.
In the right place. Your heart was, but clouded by emotion was your judgment.
No.
Return to your duties, you will, and think on this.
Yes.
Emotion?
Master
No,
Yoda.
it's wasn't emotion. It's like,
This
what's he gonna do?
is
Stand there and say,
Jesse.
fuck him, let him get
Jedi
shot.
blood spilled within the temple boundaries.
The Yinchorri are more bloodthirsty than we knew.
Bloodthirsty? No. Misguided. Proves the attack does that great thinkers, the Yinchorri, are not. Gain from this attack they could not. What think you, Master Rancisis?
Yoda is correct. How could the Yinchorri possibly hope to benefit by incurring our enmity? And they stand to gain even less from invading our temple. Yes, the Yinchorri are warlike and territorial, but this attack suggests the motives of another party, or parties unknown.
Yeah, somebody's pushing them.
This knowledge is our gain, though it was purchased at too high a price. But it is a first step in finding an end to this conflict.
Okay.
need to find cover.
There isn't enough time for me to try my trick again.
No need, Chloe. Follow me.
They've stopped shooting.
They want us puncturing the balloon envelope. They want to kill us, but not at the expense of their whole city. Making a stand here will force them to fight us on our own.
I applaud your tactics, my son. But if Master Gallia and the others don't arrive soon, this stand may be our last.
Oh, and this is the end of it too, huh? All right, well, let's go to the next one. Acts of War Part 3, here we go. All right, so now we're switching. Yinchorri, home of the Yinchorri. Now this should be Mace, and yeah, here we go. Their story, because we haven't seen them yet.
No sign of them. They must have gone into that other canyon.
Drop a rock on their head.
You were correct, Master Windu. Their army is gathering. The sentries almost caught us.
Are you all right?
Yes. The Yinchorri are overconfident in their own abilities, which makes them easy to deceive. But the reports are true. They cannot be swayed by mind control. And one more thing.
Boom.
They found where we hid the ship.
No matter. Ships can be replaced.
Tell us what you saw. Any sign of a central command post?
Not like what we're looking for. It's more like a staging area for an invasion. They are set up in the desert, outside the city walls.
Describe the layout. Master Gallia and the others should be here soon. Then it will be time to act.
We can't wait for Odigalia and the others. Kekruk, follow me.
Yes, Master.
Yeah! Boom.
Thank you, Padawan.
Yellow lightsabers.
What?
Red lightsabers.
Is this back?
I guess you don't need my assistance after all, Poku.
No. We shall all need assistance soon. We can't fight an army like that.
We won't have to. Look! No sooner is deliverance asked for than it arrives. I knew we could count on Adi.
Yes, but they can't land to pick us up.
Then we'll have to go to them. Follow me. Lilith, Kruk, this way.
Come on, Kekruk. I believe Master Giet is going to show us another trick.
Right behind you, Master.
I can't get closer without fouling us on the balloon tethers, Addy.
Forget about landing. Take us up.
Climb.
Hold it steady, Tsui.
Steady it is.
Catch! Tie it to the balloon coupling. Hang on, Thien. When Kekruk lets go of the cable, the balloon will shoot up.
How's it going back there?
Everyone's aboard except for Master Giet. We're having some difficulty.
Pull! Watch the rope!
Uh-oh. It's not good.
Hang on, my god.
I see the Yinchorri have en route. The question now is, do I hang on and play aerial target for them? Or do I ignore close advice and take my chances with gravity?
That's what I would have done. Yeah, they're gonna. You're a
made it.
Duck hanging out there.
Splendid flying, Tsui Choi.
Master Yoda, Master Yaddle, we've received word from the Task Force to Yinchorri system. Good news. All 3 teams will rendezvous on Yinchor. 2 ships have been lost, but no one has been injured.
Perceived it, I did. But too early it is for rejoicing. Still the Yinchorri Command Center to find there is. And something shrouded, obscured.
I have not your depth of sight into the Force, Master Yoda, but sense something do I as well. Concerned I am that the Senate is still debating the Yinchorri problem.
Yeah.
There was one more part to the message, Masters. Master Gali reports that they've taken a prisoner, a Devaronian. He was directing an ambush against Master Galia's team on Yathith. Could the Devaronians be behind the Yinchorri unrest?
Nah.
The Jedi took a prisoner.
A prisoner? I had not heard.
One of your men.
Yes, an underling of no consequence.
A relation of yours.
No,
Oh.
yes, a cousin twice removed. Give him no thought, Master.
You know what will happen if he reveals our plans to the Jedi.
Yes, Master. Vilmar will die, quick. But no worries, cousin won't reveal plans. Cannot reveal what he does not know, yes?
See that he does not.
Yes, Master.
Okay. It was his cousin. It wasn't him. Sorry, they all look alike.
Why is the interior of the ship all wet?
It's a long story. Ask Master Choi about our landing on Yathith.
Never mind. Who's our guest?
We picked him up on Yathith. He was commanding a squad of Yinchorri warriors. I'm sure he knows more than he's revealed. But we've been so busy rescuing you, there hasn't been time for a full interrogation.
Nor will there be time now. We're nearing our rendezvous point. The situation does not look good. 10 minutes ago, the Yinchorri discovered the hiding place of Master Windu's team. It's only a matter of time before they're overrun.
Master Galia, Zine and Master Choi will stay with the ship and provide aid or getaway as needed. The rest of you will come with me. We will be outnumbered many times over. Do what is necessary to rescue Master Windu and the others, but do not needlessly endanger your own lives. May the Force be with you.
Big fight going on.
Come together. Form a wedge.
Yeah, you get Jedis forming a wedge and they just swing their sabers back and forth. They get cut through a lot.
Master Koth and the others have diverted the attack from us, but they'll need rescuing themselves if we don't act. Master 10, stop that tank. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, follow me. Link up with the others.
Stand by to fire.
Okay, tank's gone.
Greetings, Master Koth. What news do you bring?
I'll tell you all that I know, Master Windu. But perhaps it would be best to wait until we reach the safety of the ship.
Jeez.
Then let's end this and get to the ship as quickly as possible.
Kekruk, look out!
Uh-oh.
No!
Lilith.
Uh-oh.
It's Lilith.
Well, now.
No!
Lilith 2Cs.
Uh-oh. Now you're pissed off at Jedi.
How is... We've got to get her back to the ship.
Get to the ship, Master Windu. Master Toon and I will cover the retreat.
Yes, go. The mission is more important than our lives.
Obi-Wan and I will stay as well. Go, Master. Get Master 2Cs to safety. The Yinchorri are regrouping for another assault.
Remember, this is a retreat, not a last stand. Join us as soon as you can. I don't want any further casualties.
Okay, next, the conclusion. All right, well, let's get to it. This has been a big fight so far. I'm liking this. I can actually keep track of the story and I know what's going on. Okay, so Acts of Council Part 4. Here we go.
Then it's agreed. You will all support a blockade and an embargo.
If you do all that you've promised, then we will vote in favor of the sanctions against the Yinchorri.
So be it.
Sanctions?
It is done. I have enough votes to pass the resolution, though I was forced to call in every favor I've been owed in the past 5 years.
Necessary. This sacrifice is, Chancellor. And small in comparison to that made by others.
There's the ship.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Sui. Oh, I'm sorry.
Our losses are great, but we have to set aside our grief until our mission is completed. Put Master Two-Seas and Padawan Fighter on the ship. Lay them in a place of honor. Master Choi.
Yes, Master Windu.
Are you up to assisting Master Ten at the controls?
Of course.
Ready the ship for immediate takeoff. And see if you can get a transmission through to Master Yoda.
We'll put them in here. What? The prisoner!
Uh-oh. Billy's cousin got away.
Vilma, you must listen. I need your help, but I must explain, okay? The Jedi went out to fight the Yinchorri. I think one of them is killed.
Windu? What do you mean, Windu? Where are you calling from, cousin?
Their ship, but...
Their ship? Stupid! The Jedi will trace my signals. They will come here. All will be lost!
Oops.
Strange it is that no trace of the Yinchorri command center have Master Windu and the others found on any of the 3 inhabited worlds in the Yinchorri system, no? Consulted the holocron of Jedi Tharans Woe again, I did.
Yeah?
A 4th world he mentions. A lifeless rock named Uhanayi, within world in the Yinchorri tongue. Associated with Yinchorri legends and myths of the spirit world it is. Assumed the name had only mythological meanings, did Tharans Woe, as did I. But what if the name is used not figuratively, but literally?
You mean within world might mean there's something, a base or a city or something inside the 4th planet?
It would explain why no trace has been found of the other worlds.
Forgive the intrusion, but Master Windu is calling.
We will take the call here. Soon, Bates.
Yoda, we've discovered the hiding place of the command center. It's hidden inside a lifeless world close to the Yinchorri sun. Relay the coordinates to Chancellor Valora.
So
we'll be in
out at the same time.
as soon as the rest of the task force joins us.
The Yinchorri are regrouping for another attack.
Again? I've never seen a species so set on violence. Let's take advantage of this respite to...
Master Geert, Master Kuhn.
Ooh! Look out! Uh-oh.
Micah, are you?
All right. No, I don't believe I am.
Lean on us, Master Geert. We'll get you back to the ship.
No, I won't make it. Lay me over there against that tank.
Master Geert.
No tears now, young Obi-Wan. And no sudden expressions of sentiment from you either, Plo. You can silence those thoughts of revenge. Qui-Gon Jinn, remember your training.
Yes, Master, but...
Listen, every one of us knew the risks involved with this mission. Yet we all chose to come. The Yinchorri must be stopped, one way or another. use lethal force only to preserve your own life or the lives of others. Watch over your Padawan, Master Jinn. I don't have the gift of foresight as some on the Council, but I know in my heart you are both destined to be Jedi of some renown. And you, Plo, my life friend. Funny, I can't think of a fitting insult. I'll miss going into danger with you, though.
Micah, I cherish the memories of our adventures together.
Enough. Let us part without sorrow. Take this. Hang it in the temple if you deem worthy. I'll hang on to this one. The power cell is still full. I think I can use it to delay the Yinchorri long enough for you to get to the ship.
There must be another way. Master, let us carry you.
Be at peace. I'm in the Force now. All will be well. Go.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
I mean, yeah, they could use the Force just to kind of levitate him back to the ship, couldn't they? What do I know?
The Jedi are escaping. After them.
The Yinchorri are charging. We should...
No. Allow Master Giat his farewell.
Stop! Why chase after those other Jedi? What about me?
Why should we care about you? You're already dead.
Almost, but not yet. And while I live, I may still reveal the secrets of the Jedi.
There's the ship. It appears ours was not the only battle.
Master Kun, we've discovered the location of the Yinchorri base. We're ready to depart. Where's Master Giat?
Why would you tell us Jedi secrets?
What do I care about the Order now? Wasn't it the Jedi that brought me to this end? Come closer. I'll tell you the most important thing you need to know about the Jedi. We're not afraid to die for a worthy cause.
Now, what is that, going to the fuel tank or something? Yeah. They all felt it.
Another Jedi has died. One of the Council. Get me Vilma Grahak.
There is no response, Master.
He has no doubt fled, along with the rest of his relatives. No matter. He cannot reveal what he does not know.
Yeah, you'll catch up to him.
You mustn't blame yourself, Master. Death is the inevitable outcome of war. And as Master Giat reminded us, we all knew the dangers before embarking on this mission.
Thank you, Master Jinn. But knowing that Jedi have laid down their lives does little to assuage the guilt of having ordered them into danger.
But I wonder which is harder to bear. Guilt or grief?
I don't know about that. That's a good question.
The vote went as expected. The Senate agreed to send 4 Navy attack groups to the coordinates you provided. They are en route now.
Good news. Yet, troubled you all.
Yes. Getting the Senate to agree to a technological embargo against the Yinchorri shouldn't have been this difficult, but these are strange times. There are some who have come to view the Jedi as unwanted intruders rather than protectors.
Yet, protected by the Jedi, they are. Even now.
Okay.
We should be coming up on their defenses.
Uh-oh.
Now!
The Yinchorri still...
Master Tin?
Oh, no.
Yes, it does seem the Yinchorri were alerted to our arrival.
What are you so happy about, Saucy Tin? We're hit!
Happy? Happy, Zincho. I'm just...
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
I guess I am happy, now that the Navy has arrived.
Master Jinn, contact the Admiral. Tell him we need an escort.
Okay.
Nice of them to leave the door unlocked. If not unguarded.
No place to land, but will be an easy target if we hover out here. I can see only one alternative. Master Windu?
Take it! Everybody hang on!
Okay, here we go. What are you gonna do?
Here? Vilmar has showed us the Republic with nothing to be.
There's no way he's gonna do the...
Men are gone.
You
Close
can't
the
do
blast
the
shutters.
hyper space. Or you could just ram him.
Don't kill us. We surrender.
So, these are the ones who started all of this. What was it that Master Renxis has said about the philosophy of might makes right?
That it is often recanted upon meeting a more powerful adversary.
Uh-huh.
Ended just like that. As soon as the Yinchorri commanders broadcasted word of their surrender, the opposition collapsed. The Navy has the whole situation under control. The quarantine of the Yinchorri system will take place. Vilmar Grok, who instigated the whole plot, will be tracked down and dealt with.
A pawn only was he, as were the Yinchorri.
In any case, please accept the Republic's gratitude and condolences. I dispatched one of my own ships to bring your people home. I have matters to attend. I will speak to you further at a later time.
Matters of our own do we have to attend?
That's right. Jedi matters. Important matters. Bringing all of them home. And the stretchers, how many are there? 2 at least. Maybe 3.
We have much to discuss.
Yes.
Dealing with the Yinchorri will be the responsibility of the Senate. Likewise, the authorities will take up the hunt for Vilmar Grok and his cohorts. That leaves us with the difficult task of filling Micah Giat's seat on the council. I know that some of you have discussed Master Qui-Gon Jinn as a possible candidate, but I would counsel caution. Despite his mastery of the Force, he is headstrong and willful. Instead, I would urge you to consider Ki-Adi-Mundi. Though he is still but a Jedi Knight, he previously stood in for Giat and has demonstrated exceptional judgment and valor. And as a former Padawan of Master Yoda's, Master Yoda?
A serious issue filling the vacancy on the console is. But troubles me does another matter more pressing. Vilmar Grok lacks the motive to incite the Yinchorri, he does. So, for whom was he working?
Good question, Yoda. Good
The Jedi
question.
won, Master. Did they? Allowed to flourish unchecked, the Yinchorri would have one day been an impediment to our plans. Thanks to the Jedi and the Senate, they are no longer a concern.
Use your enemy to take out your enemy.
If you had let me go, I could have seen to it that many more Jedi were killed.
Patience, apprentice. Our time will come. For now, let us relish this small victory, delivered to us by the Jedi Council.
Nice. That was awesome. I love that. I understand it so much better now. Even back when I read it, I didn't understand it that well. Because when I was reading it, you know, you'd read it 1 month, wait a month, read the next chapter. The artwork in these old Dark Horse comics is just awesome. I love the artwork in it. The newer ones, if you've seen some of the coloring and all that in the newer ones, it's, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. Corvus, I like that. Starring Gary Scales, Sonny G, Sharon Grunwald, Bradley Frew. Nope, not saying all those. But that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Auditect, for making that. That was so cool. So cool. I love seeing it all together. Now I understand. The Yinchorri were rising up. The Jedi sent some people to talk to them. The Yinchorri killed them. So the Jedi was like, hey. So, you know, they sent 3 missions there, 3 ships. Or, you know, Mace Windu said he was going to go alone first. And then for some reason he got 3 ships worth of people. And then they got attacked. And yeah. Wow. And it introduced Vilmark. That was, he's good. I've seen a lot of stuff with him. I'm looking forward to more of that. So yeah, may have to do this a little bit more often. So wow, come back again soon and we will do more comic dubs in a group like this. We'll do a whole storyline, 4 of them or 5 of them, whatever it takes. But yeah, that was awesome. Thanks again for everybody for watching this with me. Thanks Auditect for making those for us. Thanks everybody that works with Auditect for taking your time to contribute to projects such as this. And I hope projects such as this continue to go out and grow and hopefully get bigger on the internet. So go out there, leave a comment down below. I'll have their Auditect's links down there. Go over to his site, give him a like and subscribe. Tell him Ted sent you, all right? Anyways, take care. You have a good time. And until next time, we'll see you. Thanks.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my videos, please click that like button, leave a comment below, and make sure you're subscribed so you can get notifications of all my future content. All of you are so great, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take care.